One, two, three, one, two, three, testing the sound. Sound seems to be working super nice, super nice. Gonna be going live in about 1 minute. Gotta make sure to stay hydrated. Excuse-moi, excuse-moi. Okay, hello and welcome to my very first, I guess, proper live stream, you could call it. And today I wanted to, in this lovely evening, jump through my old YouTube channel, which I created about 10 years ago. I was really focused on creating gaming content there because when I was younger, I guess I watched a lot of, Call of Duty, Minecraft, YouTubers, and amongst, other ones there was like PewDiePie, Captain Sparkles, anybody who's older than, I guess, 25-ish or something like that, born in the 1996 area, would probably remember those guys. But yeah, then I was like, well, these guys are making a ton of cash, just making YouTube videos, and they have a large following. They can just play games and do cool stuff. And I was like, yeah, I wanna be part of that. So then I was like, yeah, I need to create my own channel. And I think it took me about like a year to like properly start doing it, because it was it was a lot of pressure, and it's kind of strange as well when you first start doing this. It's like you just talk alone in the room, in a sad little room, to the camera, and then you throw it out there, and then all of your friends and everybody's gonna just judge you. So yeah, I was probably sitting on this idea for doing this when I was, I think, 15, for about a year or two, and then I was like, okay, doesn't matter. I got myself some crappy microphone, and I think I used even my little 720p camera to film my face, and I was like, yeah, sure, that's how we're gonna do it. I think even actually in the beginning I didn't use a face, because when I first started, I think on YouTube the traction were starting to use face cams, just like started to pick up, because people were putting in their YouTube titles that hey, it's oh, this thing is a little bit messed up. Let me quickly fix this. Webcam input, let's move this. Nice, perfect. Okay, yeah, but basically took me a couple years to get started, because a lot of pressure making YouTube content, and I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do, but since I followed a lot of gaming content creators, just creating gaming content made a lot of sense, and that's how it kind of started. I kind of started when the YouTube area of starting to use webcam was just kind of getting started, where people would use in the title that is like face reveal or webcam or something like reaction thing. So it wasn't very popular yet. I know, of course, everybody uses face cams now, or it's kind of like a standard. I can't imagine anybody like looking at your YouTube content if you didn't have any face cams there. But yeah, my plan for today was then that let's take a look what I created 10 years ago, how well I did with these kind of things, what I could have done better. We can go through some content, like listen to some really cringy stuff probably, and then yeah, I would even like go through and maybe potentially give myself some tips of if I was 10 years ago myself again, and like how I could have done things better already. I think then for the next step here, let's just switch the scene, and this is it. This is the Maxtodium YouTube channel. I know this thing says here that that I am back, but it's kind of a lie, because I never came back. When I went to the army, I really like kind of started to linger on the consistency. Like when I was creating content, it got very inconsistent. So I believe even here, like you can see some content was created here like 8 years ago, and then there was a content piece 4 years ago, and then that's how it kind of went. Let's see even. Oh no. Let's not view the content as of yet. But yeah, I'm surprised I still have 222 subscribers here. I guess old accounts probably nobody anymore even uses it. So I wonder if I were to upload a new content piece here, what would happen? But yeah, if I gonna scroll to the bottom here, the first content piece was created 9 years ago, and it was a game called Guild Wars 2. It's also actually very interesting how I think here you can see, so there's a video, I will zoom in here, and there's a video called "You Guys Are Awesome 50 Subscribers Special," and funny thing about that is it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th video. Back in that day, how I used to promote my channel, it's also kind of interesting how I used to promote my channel, because I was kind of into getting the habit of becoming the Estonian PewDiePie, and well, how I used to promote my channel, I guess it was a super annoying way, but it seemed to work, because I got up to 200 and above subscribers. Even I think at some point I may have even had like 300 or something like that. But basically what I used to do is like YouTube. Actually I didn't remember that YouTube used to be a little bit different as well back in that day. So what you would do, or like what you could do on YouTube, is that YouTube had also this kind of like a messaging platform as well. So kind of you have like Instagram messengers, and I don't know, in Twitter and Instagram you have DMs and these kind of things too. YouTube used to have something similar. I actually don't know why they got rid of this, but maybe I was the kind of the reason here as well why they got rid of this. But sorry, what I used to do is I would go to a channel that would create similar content. For example, if I published a new content piece which was about like I think I made some content about reacting to scary games like Amnesia, so like horror games. So what I would do is I would go to PewDiePie's recent video where he reacted or did a let's play on a horror game, and then I would just kind of click through a lot of these profiles of the people who had interacted with the content there, so commented. I was like, oh, they must be active people interested in horror games, I'm just gonna ping them and be like, hey, I'm a new YouTuber making cool content, maybe you wanna come give me some feedback. I was already that marketing brain exploding, and yeah, they for whatever reason they did. And I think I know internet in general was kind of brutal back in that day, but yeah, actually people were super nice to me. I guess people were kind of had a passion for content creating, and they were more open as well to just see what kind of cool stuff people could create. And then sometimes people would be nice, it's like, no thanks, not interested. Or people would then subscribe, say you're awesome, and give me actually good feedback of like what to do better. And some of these things, like people were even just telling me like work on your English, but also some people were like, oh, your English is amazing, for example. So that's what I would do as well. Couple other things that, since I made also like Minecraft and Guild Wars 2 videos, I would also probably do the same thing and going onto those social channels as well. Or onto those types of videos as well, and comment. Not comment, but find out who the people were who were commenting and interacting on those videos, and then I would kind of DM directly on YouTube and have them check me out. I'm think even like most of my early views just came because of that, because people would click and open up my video and see what's up. So let's hope it's not my fault that YouTube got rid of the on YouTube DMs. But let's go back over here. Something else that I very much noticed what I did wrong is if I kind of hop into the YouTube analytics here. Let's go to the statistics. Don't mind this, it's Estonian. Oh no, I need content. Yes, so here is all of my, I think around 100 videos. Ooh, there's actually 135 videos. It's even more than I expected, but if you go through this, something that you will instantly find is that a couple of these videos are kind of popping, and then there's a lot of videos which have around like 30 to 60 views. And now if I do a small look, which I can sort them by these view counts. Maybe I can zoom this in too so you can see better. But what do we see here? Disregarding this, because this was on my kind of channel promotional content piece video clip thing. All of my 5 videos with the top views are all about Guild Wars 2. And actually, if I kind of skip this one, I'm even surprised that this one got so many views, Minecraft one. But let's take like top videos: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually 8 videos. Okay, so yeah, we have ranked. To kind of recap this again, we have ranked every single video that I ever made here, looking just at the views, looking at the view counts. And what do I see here? Let's take top 10 videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what do I see here? Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 2. Twerk You Chubby Bunny video was top, mostly because it was it was actually quite well received content piece, but also it was my channel trailer content. So anybody who would look up my channel, they would kind of see that content piece at the first one. And then there's like the first ever Tekkit Minecraft series video, and even actually after I continue, let's say I take the next 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like 3 more Guild Wars 2 videos, I mean. And can you see the trend here? What I really missed when I was a youngster myself, which is like the big mistake what I did back then was I didn't focus down on the niche that basically YouTube was telling me, or like I didn't focus down on the content that the YouTube algorithms were telling me to make more of. So I can see here, out of my top 10 videos, 8 that got the most views or performed the best were Guild Wars 2. So basically I have YouTube screaming at me here, hey dude, please make more Guild Wars 2 videos. And something interesting as well, like these weren't like amazing videos. Like I would say that the only real video that I'm proud of is this in-depth World vs. World PvP Guild Wars 2 tutorial, because this was like an actual content piece for me. Literally like first one ever. I used to make really kind of like very easy to make let's play content, which was literally just me like playing the game, which nowadays you couldn't get anywhere really with that, but this one was actually like structured strategic guide how to become a really good thief character, which was one of the choosable characters or professions within the game, and that did really well. But also if I look at more this just simple gameplay commentary where I just like play the game for 10 minutes and I sucked at it, and that's why also the dislike ratio is like huge on some of these ones, because like I was just like running around as a thief, and people who are weren't really aware of what the game is thought that I was doing a good job, where in the most of the time I wasn't actually, I was playing competitive PvP, but I was like, if you take League of Legends, then whatever the lowest rank is probably. Yes, I would say that was one of my kind of crucial mistake, which I should have looked at the algorithms, and I think partly as well, if I kind of flip it upwards, let's take date. So I see some content here still like are in the hundreds, but also there's a lot of content which only like got like 40 views, and there's like 2-part Worms series that in 2 content pieces got 100 views, and I think I got really like kind of demotivated, where I would just create kind of content where I really wasn't proud of myself. What I really struggled with continuing on this content creating path really was I was creating content that I wouldn't necessarily consume myself. So I was like, well, why anybody else should kind of bother, basically. and that was part of the reason as well, I guess. Yeah, why I got unmotivated, and then the military service and the army came through, and then everything kind of fell and collapsed. But yeah, I think then we can actually just jump through some like actual content. Let's see what we can find here. Maybe I can also tell a little bit about like what was my kind of general strategy. So I was really into just the gaming niche. I guess, since I was very small, it was kind of like a bad choice to do, but because I really aspired to be the next PewDiePie. The idea was that I would kind of make just whatever content. I play all of the games, I'm gonna make them fun, react to silly sounds, and people are gonna watch me, which of course didn't necessarily happen at the scale that I was kind of thinking that it would, but also, as I mentioned, that algorithm telling me what kind of content to create, and me missing that part was kind of like a crucial error as well, growing the channel, I would say. But yeah, I would just make whatever, Minecraft, Guild Wars 2, scary games, shooters, Battlefield. Definitely Battlefield was a big game that I would play as well. And with that in mind, we can, I guess, go back and watch some content. So let's see all of the content maybe, and then I can cringe a little bit here and give you some reactions maybe. Bup. Bup, bup, bup. Bup, bup. I think we can skip these ones. I think like one of the craziest things were so I used to watch this guy called. So I used to watch this YouTuber. Oh, I messed this up. Give me a second. Yeah, so I would used to watch this guy called Woody's Gamertag, and since I guess kind of my parents got divorced as well, he was kind of like this somewhat of a dad figure type on YouTube for a lot of teenagers out there, and he would make a lot of content about, I guess in general, like teenage related problems, whatever it could be related to relationships, I guess with families, or I guess romantic relationships, or just giving school advice, or people who would struggle with some sort of like mental stuff growing up as a kid. So he would be making super impactful content, and that's, I guess, something that I was striving to do as well, because I was like, I don't want to just make the same stuff that everybody else makes, right? I don't want to just run around in Call of Duty and just shoot people and just make kind of meaningless commentary on top of it, which I still ended up doing, but I guess if I switch over to the live stream here, you can see somewhat I tried to get on the same. Oh my god, I just have to mention this. There is an actual viewer in the live stream. Welcome. I hope it's not myself though. Oh, did it leave? Interesting. Streamlabs is telling me that there's a viewer. Okay. Streamlabs is lagging, I guess. I see that somebody viewed the content, but now they left. Oh no. Okay, now I'm alone here again. But yeah, let's hop over to the content piece. So I guess, yeah, that was the type of content I was also looking to create, and this was the outcome. So I think a lot of YouTubers as well, when they don't know what to do, they just make content about what to do, which I guess is also normal. But in this one, I noticed that I had made a YouTube content piece where I actually give advice now. And another important thing here is that I'm giving advice as a teenager who's never been in like any kind of successful relationships. Advice to other, I guess, whoever would watch this content, and like girl advice, which you can already imagine can be quite a cringe. But let's watch.
Hey guys, how's it going? Max Dodium here again, and yes, I'm playing Battlefield 3, so let's start, shall we?
Oh yeah, another thing I used to do, like they were super, I still remember to this day, like I need to come up with like a new intro for videos too, because I had this like very specific, it's like, how's it going? Max Dodium here again, and today we're playing Battlefield 3, this is a live gameplay commentary, so we shall see how it goes. So that was my always the opening line, and I was super proud of that, because I was like, yes, it covers everything, right? It's like, what game are you playing? What's gonna happen? It's happening live. I have no idea what's gonna happen. So that's it. But I'm gonna do this actually. Nice.
So yeah, first thing that I want to talk about is commentary topics. If you're like me and you want to make gameplay commentaries, you might be wondering like, what am I going to talk about? Well, the first thing that I tell is be creative with it.
That's already great advice. See, I told you, following the track of just trying to be the next, not just PewDiePie, but also PewDiePie level Woody's gamer tag impact on personal lives in people's personal lives. But yeah, so what a great idea. So if you're thinking about making content, make sure to be creative about it.
But if you're not creative, then I don't know. Just talk about that you like. Maybe you like fishing. Then make a gameplay commentary about that, because people are actually interested, like in your life, what you do. Just maybe you like fishing. Just talk about fishing. Like once I threw the thing in and the fish bit my finger off, or I don't know. Maybe you like sports, like basketball. Why?
That would make a great story, I think. Yeah. So it's like, hey guys, Mighty here. Yesterday had a great fishing trip. A fish freaking bit my finger off. If you could vlog that stuff, that would be amazing.
Not make a video about that. When I'm gonna run out of ideas what to talk about in the gameplay commentaries, maybe I shall talk about basketball in the future. Who knows what will happen. The thing that you cannot do is talk about gameplay. When you're just talking about gameplay and nothing else, people are just gonna get bored of it, because when you're going like in the game like, alright, now I'm going to check this corner and shoot. Oh, okay, there's no one there. Yeah, never mind. So yeah.
That's a great tip actually. If you, I think I still agree with this. I was actually smart back in 10 years ago. But yeah, that's true. I guess, you know, if you, especially if you suck at a video game, definitely don't talk about what's happening in the game, because yeah, well, you suck at it, so you should be making it entertaining in some other ways. I guess there is the caveat here that if you're like super good and you're making some sort of like a gaming tutorial about, you know, why you're doing certain things, you know, to get rank 1 in Warzone or whatever, then that's gonna be important. But otherwise, I think I agree with myself here.
That's not interesting, I think. So people just won't watch it. So stay away from that. So yeah, just talk about the things you like and you'll be fine, I promise. So yeah, which leads to my next topic, that I'm interested in girls, so I'm gonna talk about girls.
Did I say that? I guess every teenage boy is interested in girls, so that's valid.
If you don't know the channel called Simple Pickup, you should check it out. I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out.
Horrible idea. I guess that was very, I don't know what year, it's very 2000s Simple Pickup. Those guys were just, yeah, they would make kind of edgy content, I would guess, a little bit, where they would just talk to girls, random girls on the street, and do some weird things to, I guess, pick them up. Don't
Out,
watch it.
they are just great and really entertaining actually. Well, why am I talking about their channel? Well, the thing is, I know there are a lot of guys out there who are like, the girl left them and they think it's the end of their life, they're gonna do a suicide or I don't know. But that's not the way out. The thing that you need to do is just talk to girls. There are plenty of girls that will like to hang out with you, I promise you that. Actually, the other day I was talking to my friend and I was like, dude, how do you get so many girls? He's like, yeah, it's just a numbers game. So yeah, if you talk to more girls, you're gonna get more girls. It's
This
just simple.
is actually insane. Oh no, I think I'm gonna get like in trouble after this as well. Oh hello. I promised. Oh no. Let me see. Oh my god, there's an actual viewer. I promised to tell if I start streaming games. Yeah. I'm kind of so you're up to date. Also, I noticed that my. Let me see. How can I throw up here? It's here. Okay. So if this is here, then you can see the chat box too. Let me copy the chat box also. So whenever people type something, it can also show up. But yeah, Christo, yeah, I forgot about that. But also in my defense, I haven't really started to how to say, I haven't started streaming any games. I'm just reviewing my old content, and it's super cringy, like insanely cringy. So yeah, I don't actually have any words. Yeah, I guess we can just go back. It's like, I guess the aspiration was good in this case though, because the end goal was to create some sort of impact, and since it was a teenager myself, if I can help some other teenagers, crush it, then that works, right?
Just that. Don't be afraid and get out there.
Also, me saying that that's a numbers game is fairly insane.
So yeah, now it's time for the third topic that I want to talk about, and it's about my channel. If you don't already know, I want to be real active with my subscribers, so if you have any suggestions or just a question, just leave me a simple message on YouTube and I will do my best at replying them. Also, I'm on Twitter and Facebook. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the links will be down in the.
Yeah, okay, actually I never was on Twitter. Well, I was Twitter and Facebook, but having really few followers, that never actually mattered. But yeah, Roger, I saw you all like girls. Yep, I guess we do. So this was one of the first YouTube videos, I guess, like properly structured videos. Before I made just these like gameplay commentaries, but then the Woody's gamer tag really kind of aspired me to make some more impact, and this was then me giving girl advice as a teenager who had like miserably failed in female interactions, and I like how I was kind of like preaching, it's just like, just go talk to them. It's so easy, so simple. Yeah, do you think I did that? No. Let's see what else we can find here. How is your day, Christo Kiwi? How's your day? I know you're not gonna hear this because there's a small stream delay. I'm actually recording, like live streaming this from my office. I tried to get out of the house so I could kind of scream in peace if I need to scream for whatever reason when making content. Sometimes that happens. Alrighty. So let's see what else we did here. I think like this, following this kind of girl topic as well. I remember at one point actually, good, yeah, having a nice cup of water I thought really now to... Nice. You hear me perfectly. That's nice. Yeah, I thought to kind of... I've been in kind of this content drought where I really want to make some content, but I really failed, basically. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm just basically going to tell I literally failed making content. So I was like, well, how about I just take every Sunday, couple hours, I'm just going to live stream something, talk about random stuff, whatever comes up, to really start making some sort of like content pieces, and start delivering something, and maybe, you know, get some views. And once I've really built the habit of, you know, every Sunday is a content day for me, then maybe I can actually start making some more unique, special type of content as well, not just kind of live stream content. But I guess this is kind of the goal now, to just slowly get on the content roll. But yeah, so today I just wanted to kind of review my old YouTube channel and see if I can even give some tips for myself. One thing here, what I already saw was like, hey, there's a lot of there's certain videos here that popped really well. So you can see like 2,000 views, and then the rest of the content basically gets like 100 views or 20 views. And I really missed here that when I was creating the content like 10 years ago, that you know, this Guild Wars 2 content was performing really well, because I guess nobody, you know, it was kind of like a massive deal in the MMO RPG space, but nobody was really making content out of this, so people were ending up on my channel, but I kind of never focused on this, so it kind of fell apart afterwards, especially when I went to the army. Then it kind of all stopped. But yeah, something else. I just remembered about this girl game topics as well. And I wonder if I can find this. That was, I think, like that could be like one of the awkward things as well. Let's see if I put in girl. Yep, here it is. So another couple of pieces of content I would do was this kind of you couldn't see that. Yeah, so I was looking up another video, and there's it's a Slender co-op like survivor game, dual com with a girl, face cam. And what's kind of special about this one is, I guess at this point in my YouTube journey, I would assume I made content for a couple months and spammed some people in YouTube to watch my content. And I guess, you know, I found that, you know, there was an actual girl who, for whatever reason, decided to follow the channel. And, you know, my big brain about creating a hyper YouTube gaming community was like, hey, a girl, gamer girl, it's like, my views are gonna skyrocket. And yeah, this atrocity then happened. I have even no idea. It's 11 minutes long. Probably not gonna watch the whole thing, but I can kind of take a peek and see what happened. But yeah, that was kind of the idea behind this video. It was basically like, hey, there's a girl who does YouTube, or like is interested.
Hey guys,
in
what
games. It's interesting.
is going on, Max?
Oh,
Toad in
what
Oregon.
the
And yes, today I'm
is
playing
this?
Survival.
Yeah, here you can see my awesome intro as well already, what I mentioned before. But yeah, this is the survivor game. One more thing I remember about playing this, making content about horror games. So then I had another hack. I was like scared to death to actually play horror games because I was a wuss. So what I would do oftentimes when I would play these games like Amnesia or something else, I would actually go on YouTube and watch the content before I would actually play it, just so I would know what to expect and I wouldn't be actually scared to death on the camera, I guess. Which now if I kind of look back at it, is a terrible idea because even when I played Minecraft, and I remember one very specific place where I got scared by the creeper character. It's probably like the best moment in any of my content pieces, kind of this natural scared reaction coming out, which kind of was ruined then when I would kind of watch the YouTube content beforehand when playing the game. Like it's like, you know, you go around the corner and it's like, I know there's gonna be a jump scare. But yeah, let's go back and look at the content. Hey guys, what is going on? Max Dodemir again, and yes, today love this face, by the way. I'm playing. I guess I was telling I'm ruining the intro again. Let's listen to the intro. Hey guys, what is going on? Max Dodemir again, and yes, today I'm playing Survivor. This is a live game going to as usual, so we shall see how it goes. This is a Slender-like game, but the awesome thing about it is that you can play it in co-op, and I've been joined by my lovely subscriber today, and yeah, say hello.
Hey guys.
So yeah, you have played it before, so, and you said it's really scary. So yeah. Oh, you can really listen to the PewDiePie tone coming in. I didn't remember that I was imitating him so much. Like, wait, which way should we go? And you said it's really scary. So yeah, which way should we? Oh my God, you have played this game before, and it's really scary. Yeah, but I guess that's also the reason why these couple people started watching me. Where do you go?
I don't know. YouTube. It's your channel.
Well, let's just go for. Okay, there's 11 pages that we need to get. Alright. Oh, I didn't even see. My face webcam is here. I didn't even notice this because I'm so much in the dark. I think another struggle with, I guess, what every YouTuber dash live streamer has to go through at some points is like what I heard from this other person's face. The kind of sound was like kind of a little bit of annoyance. There was, I think she had a little bit of background noise herself, and she was like, oh, I was like, whoa, where we should go. And I think a couple times I tried to play with some people and get their commentary involved in there too, like when they weren't kind of in the position, or like they didn't really understand what it's like to create content. So like I did some collabs with other YouTubers back then as well, and it was very different. But like in this case, you can hear that, you know, I'm just trying to play the role of the YouTuber, but for them, it can just sound super annoying if they don't know what I'm doing, that I'm like trying to create content, because it's like if you create content, you just want to be constantly talking, right? Because you don't want people to click away, so you want to kind of say what's happening or what we're gonna do, so it's not just silent. But in this case, I was like, hey, where we should go, what we should do? Oh, there's 11 pages, right? And it also sounds in this case that the other person is like, what? Yes, there's 11 pages, dude. You're holding a spanner, which is weird.
Yeah, you are too.
Shit, I'm shaking. These controls are weird.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What happened? Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Jesus, that scared even me now. Christ almighty. Wait a minute. Oh!
You're all there.
That was quick. Shall we play once again, maybe?
Yeah, let's try it again.
We should try and, I don't know. You're all dead. What should, oh, is that it? That's it?
I don't know. I just
How can we go back? Resume. No, resume. Oh, you have to exit. Okay. Yeah, well, that was fun. That already freaked me. Oh, I also like that you have the Fraps frame rates on the bottom here as well. That's always a good thing when making content. Yeah, so then this was like second type of content I would create. Just like scary games. I guess this one was special because it had a co-op element in kind of integrated with this as well. And there was like, well, a subscriber, which I always was kind of super excited about creating, which was like a hey, somewhat of a community, right? And then that was kind of also, you know, aside from getting that gamer girl aura and views, you know, it was also awesome, I guess, because I had an actual subscriber that I was playing content with. Yeah, so I was thinking like if I were to give like any sort of advice for myself. Nice office. iChannel. Thanks for the nice office. How do you know this is my office? Or this is the office? Do I know you? Do you know me? You know who I am, bro? You wanna fight? Let me creep you up, iChannel. Oh, can I get a hey? How's that one? Thumbs up or thumbs down, bro? I'm busy working while you guys are on a road trip. Nice. We have a party over here. You guys better be subscribing now too. I think I had 59 subscribers and then I got 60 and then some bastard unfollowed me. Thanks for the hearties. To kind of update you guys on what's up. I can show. Yeah, I've been reviewing my old content. This is kind of like it's actually also public now. So if for whatever reason you guys want to check out my old channel, then that's actually now public. I wonder if you go to just like YouTube search if you can find it. But if channel.
Hey guys.
Name is Maxtodium. It's pretty cringy. For those who don't know, I made this channel like 10 years ago when I was 15, 16. Made gaming content, doubling down on cringy again. And today I just wanted to kind of get on the role of, making new content. So I was like, what's the best way to do this than just start live streaming, right? And if I live stream every Sunday an hour or two, then I will have a lot of content. And after looking at a couple of things here, really the sort of like tips I would give myself back from that day is like, well, it's like tip number 1 is like just look at the YouTube analytics and see what works. I've already a couple times mentioned now, but YouTube was directly telling me like which kind of content is working really well with those certain game titles that I was working on. They were just like skyrocketing the views there, and I would just kind of ignore it because I wanted to be a special cookie who could make lots of different types of content pieces. But of course, that kind of never took traction. And I think in general as well. By the way, how are you guys doing in the skiing trips? Did you already go and ski as well? I want Carl to answer if he went to ski or not. Carl, did you go to ski? Tell me now. I think your guys left. Oh no. No, actually, if I see a couple titles here, I guess I was pretty, creative.
Now I am recording. Yay!
So I used to play also Minecraft, and I was thinking like how I can make it more special and unique. And I think one of the things what I did here was I created like a kind of like a fake. Ooh, thanks, dude. Florin, subscriber. But what I did was I created like actually like a fake island scenario, and then I would kind of pretend that I was like this solo dude on an island trying to do something, and then I built this whole scenario that there's like a ship that suddenly arrived, but it's, of course everything.
Hey guys, what?
But I guess actually you know, some of the content here could be interesting. So as I mentioned, like all of this is now live. So if you're interested in seeing some old cringy stuff, then go ahead, take a peek. Yeah, I was kind of stuck at now, like what kind of advice I would give myself. So if I was myself some years ago now. So I think one of the main things, of course, is like, you know, don't stop. I think if I would have just kept up the consistency of making content, even, you know, if I took that 1 year break in the army and got back, I think a lot of the kind of the channel growth problems I could have kind of probably kept up with and solved. Number 2 is like really look at analytics. If Guild Wars 2 content is working really well and getting a lot of views, you know, doesn't matter. Just make that content for a couple months and see what you can make happen. Get a lot of subscribers, then you have an awesome audience and you can shift this around a little bit, and I think that's like a good place to start, or like would have been a great place to continue. I think also then looking at the individual content pieces and understanding why certain things are working and why certain things aren't. I think especially with the Minecraft stuff, whenever I would actually look back in the day and those analytics, I would be like, yay, my Minecraft video got like 100 views. But then if you actually look, you know, how many people watched watched the content after like 30 seconds, then there's like a huge trouble. So it's like really 10% of the people watch the content. So if this video, let's see how many views this one had. 140 views, so only like 14 people like actually watch this. So that's kind of like another thing. What I would do as well. You guys didn't see what I did. So I took a quick look at the Minecraft statistics here. So a lot of the content had like really crappy retention. I wonder actually how that one looks like in the, you know, one of the greater videos about, let's take the crappy one here, the one that had a lot of downloads. Holy Jesus, a spikeroonie here. But yeah, I guess a more constant traction. But yeah, even with Guild Wars 2 content, it's like you can come to the analytics and see that, you know, a lot of this still performed better. But this is based on, okay, I guess it doesn't matter because it's based on, oh no, it does matter. Okay. Yeah, so the retention was kind of awful on those Minecraft videos too, and I guess that's a thing to kind of think about as well. Maybe making content, you know, is your content actually retaining anybody or not? And I guess that's kind of it. I wonder if there's a point kind of going through some other content pieces here. I know there's certain content pieces that I definitely can't watch because I think even music-wise, like this one, he'll get copyrighted for sure. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's my quick little channel review. If anybody is still kind of watching this, thanks a lot for joining in. Or as a kind of like an added bonus, maybe I can review a certain content piece. My worry with reviewing a lot of this is that it is kind of like just random Rooney stuff that I would struggle reviewing with, because, you know, if it's just me playing and saying, hey, there's a dude, and there's nothing much to really review. But yeah, I kind of found it. Did I do any other topical things though, like this kind of girl topic stuff and make content? Weirdest comeback ever. I guess I was sick at some point. Okay, let's see. Endgame, Zombies, Alpha Life, Amnesia gameplays, playing SimCity, Happy Wheels. Yeah, really following the PewDiePie track. Let's Let's see. Fail Army. We can take a quick peek at the Fail Army, I think. PC giveaways, Mercury TV. That's a great story too, by the way. So I would actually say that like I made like a lifetime friend out of the making YouTube content as well, and he was I think one of my earliest subscribers too, Mercury TV. That was his kind of channel name. Not sure how much of impact I had, but I'd like to think that I had. Here go Boof. I guess I like to think that I had an impact of him wanting to create content too. So then what we started to do is we started to collab. So he started to make videos, I started to make videos, well, I continued to make videos, and we would kind of hop in each other's videos. And he lived in New Zealand, and we would game, I guess, all day, every day, mostly throughout the summers when I didn't have school time. Actually, the dude lives in Japan now, I think, unless he has moved back. According to I think when I've been creeping his Instagram. But yeah, that's awesome. We can take a quick look at that content piece too. Let's see. Epic moments are epic. More gameplay. I guess I didn't do really. See, maybe that's the kind of road I should have taken. More planned content where you kind of talk about stuff. Because there's a lot of gameplay stuff, so yeah, I think also like to kind of keep up my own motivation to make content. It would be also super nice and critical even to kind of keep making the topical content that you kind of actually excited about, not just making the gameplay content. Yep, I think that was actually the one. Interesting, but yeah, let's take a quick
I'm gonna go with C4. I'm just gonna put it all over there. Spread it all over. Whoa, I spawned and I died. I didn't even have time.
Come on. I was about to say, pretty good start, you know, action, getting into the action, but then I guess I was super hardcore gamery, so it's just like, oh, come on, guys, let's do this.
He's right here, he's still right there.
Let's try hard.
Go,
But one of them.
I don't know why, but let's walk, actually. I'll take care of it. No, I will not, because they're right behind me. They're right there, 3 of them, I think.
Okay,
Right
took
there.
it so
That's
far.
useful information.
Yeah, like right behind. Yeah.
Ooh, roasting. Dude got roasted. I wonder if this guy wasn't a subscriber. I bet that I wanted this to sound like a joke, but right now listening to this is like, hi, he's right there. It's like, right there. Well, that's useful information. That sounds rude. Very rude.
I know, I'm very good at saying. I think we're gonna lose if we lose this one.
Yes, I know. Fuck, they're all there. I can't do shit.
I'll do it! Oh, I can't do it.
I'm a god. Jesus.
Come on,
Should've
Max, you can
done
do it. You're awesome.
Competitive shooter stuff.
That guy is shot while he was reloading. That's pretty skills. Do it.
Got him with my magnum! Yeah!
Oh snap!
Oh, we
wait,
didn't defuse it.
lost. Okay, so if somebody else joins, you either join me.
If you don't know what happened there, I was tryharding so hard that I actually got the guy, but I must have slipped from the keyboard, holding down the button to defuse it. So since I slipped and we had run out of time, it just lost. Because yeah, I stopped holding the button, but there was like this much left to actually get the thing defused.
Me or I'll either join you, okay?
Oh! No, I didn't want to do that! Shut! I'm gonna die now.
I know you. Yeah, I know you're gonna die. I have no idea what you just did, but you're gonna die. Even though you're gonna kill me before it.
Oh yeah, money, buddy.
I like that, actually.
Okay, enough of Battlefield 2. Let's jump in.
Hey,
the
cupcake. It's a cupcake, but okay. Empty. Oh no! No! I just fuck.
How are you? Oh no, it's in here. God dang it!
That's a good intro. This stuff should have more videos. Oh, I messed this one really up. It had the word empty and I didn't know how to draw empty. So I screamed the word and he didn't, my friend didn't hear it. Funny.
Oh, you didn't hear me? I just said the fucking word.
I was cursing though.
I
Didn't
hear
remember I
it now.
cursed so much.
Good.
Just no, it's not water. Oh
Come on.
no.
Just type it right. Yay.
Yes. I was like typing it wrong. I was like, no. Sad face. I don't know.
Oh,
you'll
Cupcake
get it
didn't get it.
eventually. Smiley face.
Oh, Cupcake said hello.
Oh,
Hello to
Oh.
me.
oh, I've got this.
You got this. Okay, let's do this.
Oh no.
Such a.
Let's do this.
I think I just should have become like a YouTube impersonator.
I don't even know what I'm drawing.
Would have make hella bucks.
Oh no, it's 2 words.
Wait.
Me not like
Okay.
it.
Oh, let's do this.
It's a fish. Ugh.
I have
Looks a
one
little
horrific
bit like a
thing I would
dog.
do in this game is
Yeah, I was thinking.
I would draw something, and if one person guessed it, I would just like kind of sloppy draw the rest of it.
Yay!
Hey. That's beautiful. That's so good.
Uh,
Oh,
That would make a good duo. I should hit him up, see if I can do like a podcast thingy with that dude. Alrighty, but I think I'm gonna wrap up today. It was fun. Let's see if I can also create some other content piece out of this. Thank you so much for joining in thank you so much for joining in for everybody who did. Let's make some more good content and see if we can